Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and I just did a video about ungrouping and grouping, and if you didn't want to do that, in older versions of Corel, so these two objects are grouped together, there's a group of two objects on one layer. In older versions of Corel, you didn't have to go to this sub slide out to get to ungroup. You would just group, ungroup. But now with, I think it started with X7 and this is 2018 version, you have to go to the sub menu. Well, you don't have to. If you go to group or go to object, grab hold of the ungroup, hold down the control and the alt button key, and just put it right there under group. So these are grouped together, object, ungroup. Now these are ungrouped. And you can do this with anything. If you use something more than others, you could put them at the top. Like we could move those both to the top. And let's just do that. I'm going to hold down the control and the alt key, and I'm going to move it up to the very top. I'm going to take my ungroup, and even though it's not highlighted, I can still move it and put it right underneath there. So now when I open up this window, my group and ungroup are right there. So let's put these two together. Let's select them all and go to object, and there's my group right there. This also gives me a slide out, but I don't need the slide out for group. Well, I do. So there's something right there. Let's do that. Let's ungroup these objects, and let's go to object group, and let's move it below that group. Alt and control. Now we got these two, and we go object and group object. It even has a little symbol so you know which one it is. So you could actually get rid of the slide out somehow, but you don't have to. That might be another video of how to delete that object. So that's pretty handy if you're not going to do what I did in the previous email or previous video, where you can press U and ungroup them, or get them back together and press G instead of Control G, just hit G and it groups them together. So if you don't want to make your hotkeys, you can make your menu bar. And I'm not suggesting you do the group and ungroup, but there's a lot of things like file and open. I think that back in X5, open recent was way down at the very bottom, so you can move it up top. I think since X6, they've had it up top where it's easier. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.